Good morning. This is the weather hazard briefing for Wednesday, September 22nd. I'm meteorologist Andrew McCon. Thank you for joining us this morning. Looking at some key points here for the upcoming forecast. We do have some cooler temperatures in place this morning with a slight frost potential through about 9 o'clock or so across the Snake Plain over into the Arco Desert. Otherwise, a weak system will move through the area today, bringing with it some breezier winds. And then from Thursday and beyond, we're expecting high pressure to once again build over the region with our high temperatures above seasonal normals and dry weather. We are seeing some signs that perhaps early next week into the maybe Tuesday, Wednesday timeframe that we might turn a bit cooler and potentially a bit wetter, but it's still a bit far out in time, so we'll see how things play out here over the next few days. But as far as our weather risk outlook is concerned, basically nothing. Like I said, a tad breezy today, but nothing overly unusual for this part of the country. And then after that, it's mainly just above normal temperatures and dry conditions. So generally pretty quiet here for the next few days. But we do have a frost advisory out this morning across the Snake Plain up into the upper Snake Highlands and over into the Arco Desert. And that'll expire at 9 o'clock this morning. And the reason for that is with these cooler temperatures, you can see what we're expecting by daybreak, generally some mid to upper 30s across the upper Snake and Arco Desert area. So with the light winds, certainly can't rule out a little bit of some patchy frost in place. But as the sun comes up, the temperatures will warm quite a bit by this afternoon with mid to upper 70s expected just about across the entire area. With our higher elevation locations getting into the lower 70s as well. I did mention the weak upper-level system coming through the area. Looks mainly dry. There's a few of our higher resolution models that try to produce maybe a shower here and there, but generally expected to be dry as the system moves through. But it will be a tad breezy at times, generally about 15 to 20 across the interstate corridors. As we get into the central mountains, maybe some of the higher peaks up there, we might get some 25 to 30 mile per hour wind gust. But again, nothing overly unusual for eastern Idaho, but certainly noticeably different than the pretty calm winds we had on Tuesday. Not expecting temperatures to cool down quite as much as we get into tonight and to Thursday morning. Generally expecting things to be about 5 to 10 degrees warmer than what we're going to see this morning. But that front will bring some slightly cooler air in behind it, so our high temps on Thursday will be a few degrees cooler than today. So on the cooler side of normal, but not really by all that much on Thursday. Friday, ridge of high pressure will start to build back in with those temperatures gradually increasing a couple of degrees each day. With dry conditions and mainly sunny skies. You can see as we get into Saturday, start to see some low 80s perhaps creep into the Magic Valley and lower Snake Plain. So really that's about it weather-wise. There's not a whole lot going on. Like I said, it's going to be generally dry with above normal temperatures here for the next 5 days and perhaps turning a bit cooler early next week. We'll see how things play out, but generally expecting quiet weather. So if you have any additional concerns or needs from us, please feel free to reach out to us. Thanks for joining us this morning. Have a great Wednesday.